This nibble originally aired on RSBANDB Update, episode 823, Waves of Spring. Enjoy. But we do have a question this week from Draugy, who is wondering if you could find out the reason as to why Telos drops a Zarosian Godsword, a Saren Godbow, and a Staff of Sliske. How does all of this relate to Telos? Now, of course, we don't have the true reasoning behind it, as we are not the game developers, but, the simple answer would be to say, oh, it's gameplay, it's game balance design, but we actually want to take a bit of a stab at this and approach this from what Telos is. And, Telos is referred to as the Warden. And this is a track that you put us on, so maybe you want to shed some light on this, because this was initially your idea.
Yeah, so, since Telos is the warden and the protector of the anima, and Zaros and Saren have a stronger tie, they're a higher tier, they have a stronger tie with the elder gods. That's the connection to why you have the Zaros sword and the Saren Godbow. But they needed somebody to fill in the space for a magic weapon, and Sliske is always a wild card, so we can always throw him in there. Or does it point to his connection to Dark Anima?
Shadow Anima, yeah.
Or Shadow Anima.
You're right on the nose with that, I think. I've long said that and I came up with this idea, I think, on the Azanadra episode. The way I see this whole thing ending is a conflict where Zaros winds up dead from the confrontation with the Elder Gods. Saren will be distraught from this and will shatter herself as she's unable to go on, shatter herself like she did previously. And, of course, we have the staff of Sliske coming in representing the Shadow Anima, as you mentioned. So I think the way this whole thing is going is that with Telos being located in the heart of Gielinor, of course, we also learn that that's where the Elder Halls are, where the Elder God's eggs are currently napping. I think it makes total sense the way you were going, that it's kind of foreshadowing what the ultimate conclusion of the Elder God Wars is going to be. A confrontation between Saren and Zaros that will draw the Elder God's attention, potentially, causing Zaros to wind up dead, Saren shattering herself, and whatever remnant Sliske has remaining inside of us being blown to bits or having it disappear. And with that, you have the three representations here of what Telos can drop, the byproducts of an Elder God Wars that hinged on anima. And that's what Telos the Warden is all about, is that you just have the three different representations here of, I think, what's going to be represented in the Elder God Wars. And I don't know if this is something that would have been planned going back, because thinking about it, Telos came out after God Wars 2. I don't remember if it was before or after Sliske's Endgame. I'm going to look that up right now. But I definitely think it has to do with the Hanima and, everything that's tied into the heart of Gielinor. So I think that's a really good way of looking at it, Tanis.
Well, thank you, Shane.
Yeah, and, I think that's the best answer that I can give outside of the boring gameplay dynamics balancing answer. And Telos did come out before Sliske's Endgame. So,
okay.
There, of course, was this discussion already going on as we were leading up to Endgame, but I think that's all just been amplified recently with the recent stories that we talked about in terms of what we learned in Azanadra's quest, in particular related to the Elder Halls as well.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good way of putting it, honestly, with that. Another reason might just be is that what other kind of emissary of Zaros or Saren are you going to fight that is going to be able to drop something that's tier 92? Because, of course, remember, these damn things are tier 92, and they're some of the most expensive weapons in the game currently.
Yeah. Well, that's a fact.
Yeah. So, I think that handles that one very well. So hopefully that's a decent enough answer for you, Draugy, even if it did kind of involve a little bit of theory crafting on our end. So fingers crossed that this is the direction things go and that you're happy with this answer. You can find full episodes of RSBANDB Update right here on this YouTube channel. If you found this video useful or just enjoyed it, like and subscribe, or leave a comment.